My name is Bodie. I'm married to Nicki. She's my wife.
When my husband Bodie and I started dating and then we got engaged, we had always planned to have at least 3 kids. We wanted a big family.
We just thought that was a cool number. Lots of excitement in the house.
3 years later, we had our first son, Cross David Gregory. We were so excited. We had started our family. We were on our way.
I've always wanted a little brother or sister because I thought it would be fun.
When Nicki had him, she had some problems. She was down for a while in the hospital, and it's a pretty emotional time. We just had a baby, and we didn't know what to do, so she got over that, and so here we are raising Cross, and we were wanting to have another one.
My friends would always tell me that I'm so lucky that I don't have a brother or sister. In my mind, I would always think, y'all are the lucky ones.
In 2006, we decided it was time to grow our family. A couple months later, we found out that we were pregnant, and around Christmas time, we found out that we lost the baby. The next year in 2007, we were so excited. We found out we were pregnant again. And then on my birthday, I miscarried that baby too. I'm not going to be able to do this.
The second miscarriage, I remember it was around her birthday, and she's having crazy pain. It was horrible.
It took us quite a while to make the decision to try again.
I was scared to try again. I just never wanted to see Nicki in that kind of pain. It was terrifying. Feeling those feelings of scared, we still held on. We still wanted kids. That was a desire of our heart to have more children after Cross. But kind of scarred, so hesitant. And we had 2 more miscarriages after that.
I remember telling God, this is not what I signed up for. You told me I was going to have a big family. I knew that Cross was supposed to have a sibling. I knew that he wanted one. He had prayed for a brother or sister since he was 4 or 5 years old, and I knew that God was going to do that for him.
People, whenever they asked me at the store or something, did you have any brothers or sisters? I would say, yeah, I do. I thought in my head, yeah, I do in heaven. Even though I can't see them or feel them or play with them, they're still in my heart.
My sister started telling me about a friend of hers, Lana, who was rescuing children in Thailand. And I remember hearing the stories. My sister would go over and visit, and I would hear those stories, and my heart would break for those kids. Bodie and I talked about it, and we decided we wanted to go to Thailand, and we wanted to get one of those babies and adopt them. We had it all planned out, and a couple months before that trip for us to go visit orphanages, we found out that the laws had changed. And so we had to switch gears again and decided there were plenty of babies out there that needed to be adopted, and that was our new plan. Soon after that, we heard about a lady in South Texas who found out she was pregnant and she was looking for a family to adopt her baby. We communicated through a mutual friend about how we could go about adopting her baby. About 3 weeks into us talking to her, we also found out that she had miscarried her baby as well. And again, we were heartbroken. It just seemed like another wall, another speed bump, and like it was never going to happen. As all of this was going on, we were hearing more and more about Lana, more and more about her kids in Thailand. I vividly remember God speaking to my heart and telling me that I needed to do something for those kids, that if we sowed a seed into Lana's kids, he would take care of our family and he would take care of our baby situation. I knew that it would be a sacrifice for us to give what God was asking me to give, but I found a way to do it. During that time, we signed up with an adoption agency.
We had actually, scheduled our first class and made our first payment, and we were really excited about that.
Again, we hit roadblock after roadblock in raising the money. That happened till about March of this year. We started changing the way we talked. We said, 2012 is our year. In 2012, we're going to have our baby. We would look at each other in the car, our whole family, and we would say, 2012, we're going to have our baby. And then in March, one morning in March, I woke up and I didn't feel quite right. In the back of my head, I wondered if I could be pregnant, but I didn't think it was possible. And I waited about 3, maybe 4 weeks to even test. and a test came out positive. I'm not going to say I wasn't confused. There was a lot of confusion, but I did tell God, I'll take this baby any way you give it to me. And he chose to surprise us with his faithfulness and with his goodness. And we're just so amazed.
I'll look at Nicki and see that she's pregnant, and it's like, wow, we're pregnant, and it's awesome.
I'm really seeing that this is really happening. We're gonna have a baby.
In November of this year, we'll have our next little boy. Cross will have a little brother. He's due November 19th. I can assure you, we have never wondered one day if he's okay in there. He kicks 24/7. He never sleeps. We can already tell his personality. He's going to be a go-getter and full of life and just a strong, strong little boy. And we're so happy.